poetry.
Yeah.
At the moment.
They're defining the area that is where drinking is allowed. I think this is quite a good view. Huh?
Det er mett. Kommer kommentaren med I filmen? Den skal bare stå sånn. Ja.
The atmosphere is changing from a small fishing village to international metropole. It's excellent. You're very welcome.
On a boat, the weather rules. Here is steady, no waves. Stamsund has always been a kind of international place because all the fishermen, they travel. So now they are just artists and actors and directors also traveling.
Factory for fish. Fabric. Yes. But we use it every year for the festival.
It's about the big analogy between the lives of Van Gogh and Edward Munch. It's quiet and it's full of beer and all nice people. And, yeah. I love it.
Du skal ikke kjøpe noe verdiløs kunst da?
It's a feast to the eyes and the ears. Because I was listening this morning and there was no sound. Just a little boat. Pop, 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 pop.
Oh.
2 Christmases I did it. Yeah.
Har du noen fargefilter, eller?
A fish dropped out of the sky in front of my feet. And I guess a bird dropped it, but I didn't see the bird. I just saw the fish. So I picked it up and I threw it in the water and it swam away.
Time doesn't stop. Things evolve. Everything is in movement, and very often the first signs of new things, they happen along the coast. But I think it's the highest density of stages and performances in the world. Per capita, 3 theaters for 1,200 people. It's quite good, I think.
Kjære alle sammen.
Oh no! No!
Here we are in Stamsund in Norway.
That's cool. That's wonderful. That's I mean, it's the 5 days that we enjoy here. I love it. Yeah, it's wonderful. So there's some some meeting point for the artists in the region as well. We have 3 theaters here. We have a figure theater in Teater Nordnes. Lofoten Theater were here already, so that was the first. Because in 92, 93, the figure theater got established. So then we got which has kind of been also the engine of this, because it is a state-funded theater. Several groups in every year making productions there. So without the figure theater, I think it would have been impossible to continue. 20 years ago, it was 21,000 registered fishing boats in Norway. Today, it's about 7,000, I think. So I mean, they have destroyed the coast. So there's little fisherman. He's dead. He's working in a factory, and it's going to continue that way. It's the capitalist way of thinking. It's a much more dead town today than it was 20 years ago, even though it was times of the crisis. We have lost everything in Stamsund. We had 2 banks, we had a post office, we had a travel agency. It was a bit abandoned, this part of Stamsund, the fishing village. So we got houses here for nothing. They just practically gave them away. So that was cool for many of the artists that moved here. So that was nice. So it has created a nice spirit in that time. Came cool things out of the crisis.
Can someone just put back the seeds in the sunflowers because they are screaming, they're waiting for the summer. It's like there's 2 North Poles out here in Lofoten.
Come over the rocks, and we get it. It's a premiere. Thank you for the bananas. People are so extremely kind here. It's like I have to learn again how to behave. I'm a sociopath. Oh, is there any tragedy here in the landscape? What are your traumas? Really, let's do some therapy together. That's why we are here for. You know, it's all good. We are all fine. We're all one happy big family. You can leave your door open. Come here and lay down on the stage. It's a very pleasant feeling. Are there people with stage frights? And the birds, they give me signals here, but they try to break me down, tear me into pieces. The salted fish, they are hanging there. It's a cemetery that is hanging outside. It makes me sad again. You don't know anything. It's so great to not know anything. Pieces of remembrances of things. It's reconstructions of things you have once known.
This is
There was a weird community inside of the audience taking care about the end, just getting all the chairs on stage and creating, and so this was beautiful today. I think the circumstances here, it makes a lot. Festival in a small town, homey, juicy kind of feeling that people can do it, and we are among others and we know each other or not.
It's a project about upcycling and about ecological perspectives. I invited some different people to build their own. It's like a greenhouse made from old windows that I collected locally. One house is built by kids and they show their plants that they've grown themselves. My house, which is reverse confessional, so you can sit in the middle of the square in a transparent room talking in the microphone, telling the good things that you've done for the environment. And if you don't dare to talk, you could write it on the window.
I've done something good, I sing for you.
And then the 5th house is a house where 2 crazy, very enthusiastic professors trying out how to make things grow.
The 3 of us were bakers on an island far out in the sea, and nobody ever comes to buy our cookies or our baked goods, but we bake and bake and bake till our hearts bleed.
Tina wanted to say with the performance that in small places in Norway people are moving away and things die. They could have to close down.
The pace is slowing down when you get out to the island. So this is the first time in 25 years that anything is happening here.
I'm very proud of it. And I hope that we'll be able to make this a living community all year round. It would be wonderful if we can make things happen here that makes the kids come back after they've been out for their education. Something is changing in Stamsund, and it's very nice to see.
At the time that we saw this island, it was last year, it wasn't bought. So it literally was deserted. You know, it had been emptied in 1988. So it did feel full of ghosts. The rooms had lots of, just everything abandoned. Lots of memories, and that comes up in Ghost.
The ghost of makers and doers and the machines and the people of the past, making cod liver oil and fishing for cod, and it was an industrial past. And listen to the voice of the maker.
It's an inner journey. It was very strong feelings and emotions that come up in. So, I'm so happy we did this.
I cried a little bit, and I realized that I love my girlfriend so much.
We've done shows in the Edinburgh Festival, which is like 10,000 shows, and not really a family or a community of performers who look at each other's work, and we have this sort of feedback between us. A poet is never appreciated in his hometown.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
A prophet.
A prophet, indeed. I'm going to change that to poet, though. I like poet. Yeah, tread not upon my dreams.
You keep waiting for the dark, and then you know logically that it's not going to come, but still you keep waiting for it, and that's what I like about it. It's like this suspension of time.
One of the motivations is, of course, to give something to Stamsund. Also artistic motivations, that we want to make and show interesting art, and especially the meeting between interesting art and this local society. Okay, this meeting will always be our main concept, having beautiful meetings and parties.
You're not going to broadcast this anyway. It's some YouTube clip that no one will ever watch, so that's okay.
My job is done.
Have some juice.
Thanks, Dad.
You've been doing all the heavy lifting. And some juice for Daddy. Come on, me. And here's to our new outdoor jacuzzi.
Wine, women, and song.
Thank you. Cheers, Edward. Cheers, Vincent.
It's a really nice show to play. And we're getting more and more acquainted with these guys.
Champagne? Yes, please. Of course.
Skal vi på nachspiel, ja?
Oh man. What do you want?
Is everything okay? Let's just get some more.
Litt surt. Dårlig rytmisk. Men herlighet. Det er bryggefest, er det ikke? Yes, bro. Alle.
To say, because for me the show tonight was quite special and weird, but the idea of being able to look into someone's mind, like a performer being transparent and not making anything up or trying to answer any form or anything. Like what interests me in performance is really the actual moment and what can happen in that actual moment, and how far we are from that in language, like the impossibility of language to express what is really going on, that it's insufficient. And the movement of thinking, or thinking about thinking as movement, yeah, and that everyone tries to make things up and trying to, like meaning production, basically, a constant meaning production in whatever field you are, professional or private, or if it's about your life or about your profession, a constant machine of meaning production, where I think it's most extreme in the art world. Yeah.